Hello dear friend, as per the request of subscriber, I am going to present this video for you. How to call fragment from other fragment using ViewBinding in AndroidX Android Chatpack version. So let's quick review the ViewBinding. Most of the cases we are using ViewBinding to replace FindView by ID, and we can easily do the code. No more usage for FindView by ID. So when we generate any file, then as per the layout file or XML file, automatic view binding class will be generated. Likewise, if the layout file name is fragment_home.xml, then fragment home binding will be the automatic generated view binding class. So if the layout file name is fragment_blank.xml, then automatic generated view binding class name will be fragment blank binding. If the name is fragment_like, then fragment like binding will be the name of automatic generated class. And last one is fragment_subscribe.xml. Then fragment subscribe binding will be view binding automatically generated class name. We do not need to get or generate the class or create the class. It is automatic thing. So for the necessary for view binding, you need to upgrade your Android Studio to 3.6 plus version. So go to help, check for update. If the update is available, update and restart your PC. So after upgrading your Android Studio to 3.6 plus version, your starting screen of IDE will look like this one. So it is enough for the theory portion, and let's start. How to call fragment from other fragment using view binding in AndroidX. There are total 3 steps. So understand the step and you will be ready for the implementation. So first thing is, this one is OTS, means one time step. We are not considering this step as an regular step, because once you implement this line, then you don't have to implement all those stuff each and every time. So this one is the one time step. So before implementing one time step, we are going to our IDE. Go to file, new, then new project, then select this navigation drawer activity, because there are in Android 3.6 plus version Studio, then already 3 fragments will be given to our default project. So that's why select navigation drawer activity, name of this product, call fragment demo. Select your language Java, because this one is for Java, and click on finish. Automatic all the stuffs will be binding to our project. So let's implement OTS. Go to Gradle, build.gradle, then see inside this process we need to implement inside Android scope view binding enable true. So we are going to this one, and this is the scope of Android, and inside that just write view binding, then enabled equals to true. There is no necessary for semicolon in this line, and make sure your internet connection is on and sync the file. Automatically all the view binding facilities will be available to generate automatic generated class. For view binding, it will be inbuilt with this our project. So after building the Android project, this one is the one time process. So from Gradle script to module level build.gradle app, and we need to add this line inside the Android scope. So after that, let's move forward to our step 1. So this OTS is implemented, and we are going to move forward to step number 1. We are going to add one more fragment from navigation and mobile_navigation.xml. So by the way, blank fragment will be given as a default. We are going to use and change the color to blue. So go to this navigation and mobile underscore navigation, this one on the right top side. There is facility to add destination. So create new destination. This one is the blank fragment. Click on finish. So after this blank fragment is finished, there is one more layout over here, layout underscore fragment underscore blank. So click on fragment underscore blank.xml and we can implement by the way of, or we can design this layout. So just design with background as 00f. Hello blank fragment, we are going to make it as it is. Then change these two things to wrap content. Then text size will be 30 scale pixel and text color will be white. Then you can set the gravity also. Likewise gravity, layout gravity center. Let's see. Yes, hello blank fragment. Okay, so our design is ready. So step number 1 is completed. We have make one new fragment, blank fragment from menu navigation and mobile underscore navigation.xml. Step 1 is completed. So move to step number 2. Inside the step number 2, we are going to take one button, go to blank inside home fragment. After that, we are going to implement inside home fragment activity and we are going to override on view created. If we want to prevent or avoid the memory leaks, then we need to override on destroy view. Then whatever the binding we have declared before, then we have to set that to null because for the memory leakage problem. So it is best practice from the developer.android.com. So you can refer these all things, just we implement it and explain all the step by step process. So we are going to take one more button to go to blank to home activity and implement in step number 2. So step number 2, close this one down. Okay, then fragment underscore home.xml is here. So just we change it to button. ID will be btn underscore go to blank. There is no need to alignment center. We are going to set gravity and text color will be white as FFF and background color will be blue 00F. So all the things are ready, I think. Okay, text is remaining. So go to set text, go to blank. Okay, you can set the background white also over here. Background will be as FFF. So all the code is ready. Go to blank. There is one button. Remember this ID btn go to blank. So because we need to implement set on click listener. So go to Java, inside package, inside UI and home fragment is here. So by the way of that, just implement see if the name of layout is fragment underscore home.xml, then what will be the name of binding class? Okay, you know that. Then create the binding class fragment home binding. See this one, home binding, create it to this one. Then we are overriding this view model things, just we comment it and we are writing binding equals to, you can set this binding class to home fragment home binding to inflate get layout inflator and just return binding dot get root. Press semicolon over here. Then two things are remaining. One is overriding on view created. First we prevent the memory leak problem. So on destroy view. Then set binding to null for the prevention of memory leak. For the to avoid memory leak, I think to avoid memory leakage or memory leaks. Okay, so inside the on view created, we are going to write the listener of button. So automatic without find view by ID. See this one dot btn go to blank dot set on click listener new space control space. Okay, so all the stuffs are here. Just we need to, like, if we want to give or we want to jump from one activity to another activity, we write intent. Then over here there is fragment manager and fragment transaction. So 5 to 6 lines I think over here we are going to write. Likewise, if you write fragment, see this one, this fragment, okay, it is AndroidX.fragment.app. So before that it was Android.app. This one is the new to AndroidX Android Jetpack version. So Android fragment, then give the name blank fragment equals to new blank fragment. Very easy thing. First line. Then fragment manager. It is also from the AndroidX package. Fragment manager. Fragment manager equals to, you can set get activity dot get support fragment manager. So we are going to write for fragment transaction. It is also from AndroidX package. Fragment transaction. Fragment transaction equals to fragment manager dot begin transaction. Then fragment transaction dot replace. We are going to replace r.id dot navigation host fragment. Navigation host fragment. Then just we write blank fragment. See this one. Navigation host fragment is given in main activity inside the content underscore main.xml. So just we replace the fragment. After the replacement, fragment transaction dot add to backstack null, and the last line is commit. Fragment transaction dot commit. Easy thing, an easy way of writing this code. So very easily you can do it on your own. Then onDestroyView is here. So it is very easy and nice thing. So just we press Shift F10. See this one, already we have created step number 3. Okay, step number 3 is there. We are going to use or free to use find view by ID, and we have already implemented step number 3. So there are total 3 steps, step number 1, 2 and 3. So it is easy, you can do it on your own. Just we press Shift F10 to this project. See this one, step number 1. Once again, step number 1 is create new fragment, blank fragment with blue color, and you can do it from the navigation underscore and mobile underscore navigation.xml file. Step number 2, then whatever the design is ready after home binding or whatever the fragment you want to call, or it is which one is the target, and for that target override on view created and on destroy view. Then this one is the last one. You can implement listener from this button. So I think Gradle is building right now. Let's see what happened. So the launching the activity. So this one is the home fragment. If we click on it, go to blank, then hello fragment is here. So very easy and nice example we have set to this one. Go to blank. This one is go to blank from one fragment to other fragment. So everything is ready, and you can do it on your own. So information plus experience equals to knowledge, always I say. So it's a time to hands-on task. You have to do call black fragment, create new black fragment, and you have to call from the gallery fragment. So these are the steps. Step number 1, add new fragment from mobile underscore navigation. Step number 2, add one button to btn underscore go to black. Mind well that it is step number 2. You have to override two methods, on view created and on destroy view for memory leakage. So for it's a avoidance of memory leakage. And step number 3, code for inside on click listener in go to black. So ready, pause this video after you implement all those things, then come back to this video and play it. The solution will be given after your exercise time will be over. So from gallery fragment to black fragment, see this one. You have to see, you take one button inside the gallery and jump to black fragment. Your time starts now. I think you have implemented that exercise and easily if you remember the steps. Whatever the things, the solution is here. So I'm going to implement this one. Just I copy this one, Control C. Okay, close this one, fragment home. Then over here, what is the step? The step number 1, navigation and mobile navigation.xml. Click on it, create new destination. From the blank, I remove this. I take black fragment. Click on finish. Then you can set this black fragment black from here. Likewise, I set the background to black as 000, and I want to set black fragment, then change it to wrap content. Okay, change the height to wrap content. Set the text color as FFF, text size 20 sp. You can set 30 scale pixel also. Then everything is, I think, ready. See this one, just we need to set gravity. So set the gravity to center. So this one is ready. Gravity means set the text inside content. If you set layout gravity means total gravity for the view, then layout gravity will be center. So I know my basic is sound. So black fragment is here. Then we are going to take one more button. Say this one is ready. We are going to take one more button to gallery. So fragment underscore gallery, change it to button. Then after changing to button, change the ID. So btn underscore go to black. Okay, and change it to gravity. Then text will be go to black. Text color will be white. FFF, and background color will be 000. So this is ready. See this one. There is one button go to black. Just remember this btn underscore go to black. So this one is the ready thing. Go to gallery fragment, comment this code. I know. So after comment this code, what is the file name? Fragment underscore gallery. So binding class automatic generated class name will be fragment gallery binding. Binding semicolon. Inside this one, on create view, initialize the variable binding. Binding will be fragment gallery binding dot inflate get layout inflator semicolon, and return the view binding dot get root semicolon. So first we avoid the memory leak. So on destroy view, set to binding to null. Avoidance for the memory leakage, and just we write on view created for the listener one. So for the listener, select binding dot go to black dot set on click listener new space control space. Then write that line. Just I copy paste this line. Okay, go to this one, already inside the home fragment, control C, then over here control V. You have seen that after post that one, just I change to black fragment and change the variable to black fragment, and this one is the black fragment. Just only 3 changes: fragment, then black fragment equals to new black fragment. Change the replacement line r.id.name host fragment to black fragment. All the things are ready. So step number 1, this one, step number 1 means create new fragment underscore black. See from this one, this is black fragment. Set the gallery one button, and step number 3 is after binding on create view, on view created, and on destroy view. From these binding dot btn go to black and set on click listener. So all 3 steps are ready. Press shift F10. So only 3 steps process. See this one, already we have defined these 3 steps. Add new fragment from mobile underscore navigation. Step number 2, add button btn underscore go to black in gallery fragment. Step number 3, code inside on click listener of btn go to black. So our given task or hands-on exercise is from gallery fragment to black fragment. So our Gradle file is I think ready, and we are going to check the exercise. So this one is our exercise. Let's see. Go to gallery, go to black, click on it. Black fragment is here. Very easy and nice thing. So you can do it on your own. So it is very easy and good exercise for you. So this is video to how to call fragment from other fragment using view binding in AndroidX. Thank you. How to call fragment from other fragment using view binding in AndroidX, Android Jetpack. If you like this one, then press the like, share with your friends and concerned person, and mind well. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.